You need this file encc fire xlsx. It is in content section in Blackboard. So you click on it, and you have to check a bunch of things. I read variable names from first row of data. Ignore hidden columns. This thing, remove spaces from string variable just in case, because sometimes there could be some space which in the file which can mess up your data. I guess, okay. Yeah, and let's check categories of your variables. So case ID has to be numeric, country ID has to be numeric, and here you see we have a problem. Polity 4, autocracy, and PD, policy dichotomous, it has to be numeric as well. So you go here, and you make sure it's also numeric. So when you import your data, in many cases, it imports incorrectly. So you have to check this stuff, otherwise, like your analysis will not work. Because for the most part, data is, even if it's available, it's not in some, most part it's Excel, so you have to know to check these things. Yep, everything is okay. So now I will show you how to do recoding variables. For some reasons, like many scholars, when you have some data, you need to recode your variable to make it more useful for your particular analysis. So in SPSS, you do it click transform, record into different variables. Even though there is this record into the same variable, never do this. Never record into the same variable. Always record into different variables, because something might go wrong. You made some mistake in recoding and you screwed up your data. When you record into different variable, you can always like have a different variable, but you preserve your original variable in case you screwed up. So record into different variable. So for instance, polity 4, I need to record polity 4. And I know it has values from -10 to +10. So let's name it P4 recoded, polity 4 recoded into 4 groups. So all the new values. So old value would be, you need a range. So -10 through -5. And a new value would be, let's say, 1. Oops. Then another -6 -1. And the new value, let's say, would be 2. Because I know what polity 4 value are, -10 +10. Oops. Guess what's wrong. Last pair to change iterator was not completed. Oh, it's not completed. Oops. Opera. Last letter change operator. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, it worked. Thank God. I forgot. Really, I cannot use SPSS anymore. Okay, range 1 through 5. Oh, wait. That's not. -6, -1. New value would be 2. Yeah. 1 through 5 would be 3. And 6 through 10 would be 4. Oops. Continue. That's it. And I like to double check what happened. You click on data. Not data. You click on analyze, descriptive statistics, and you check what happened to your variable just in case. Let's see what options are. I guess it's fine. Okay. Yeah. So now you see that you recorded your variable. Instead of -10 and +10, it has values from 1 to 4. So this is how you record your variables in SPSS. Again, click transform, record into different variable, click a variable which one you record, name it, and then go to recording your variable. But to do this, you have to know what values your variable takes. And let me show real quick, we have a 1R student. So I posted in the content section R code, which allows you to recode variables in R. So it's lines 44, 50. I looked up this code. Oops. Yeah. I ran it, and this is like descriptive table with my new values. So, and that's why I like R, because you look up the code, you run it, and it's very simple and easy. No no errors. Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, any questions about recoding, importing data sets and recoding variables? Yeah, Meg, go ahead.
Could you just go over in a little more detail why you would recode your variables like that?
It depends on, in all cases, it depends on your research question and research situation. So for instance, in my own data set, let me share screen again. So in my own data set, what I actually did, for instance, I have this variable polity dichotomous, and it has values 1 and 2. 1 if value for polity 4 is negative, and 2 if values for quality 4 are positive. The reason, for instance, I did this recording, I need to do a t-test. We covered it last week. So you check if number of consulting contracts differs between countries with like 1 and 2, for instance, right? For instance, if you need to do a t-test, you need basically a couple of categories, or maybe 3 or 4. You cannot, it makes no sense to do a t-test when you have like 20 values, -10 plus 10. So it depends on like what kind of statistical analysis you want to do, and it might require some recoding of your variables. So it depends on your like statistical procedure which you want to employ. Okay, thanks.
Great, thank you.
Okay, let me share my screen. Please stop sharing. Any other like questions about recoding variables? No? Okay, as always, in like during the day, I will post your grades for today. Everybody who spoke will get 3 points. If for some reason I like forgot your name, just email me and say, hello, I spoke, I said this and that, please don't forget my grade, and I will give you your grade. Okay, I guess, and I think I already have a student who scheduled a session with me about chat about a final topic. So if you need my help with your final topics for your final like research projects, feel free to email me and we will have a chat, schedule a specific time. Yeah, Jack, go ahead.
Professor, do you want us using that the data set to like prove our final topics?
No.
No?
It just I just show you how to do some stuff with the data set I know best because I spent lots of time creating it. It just for statistical analysis, I'm just showing you how to do some basic stuff in statistics. And again, your final like paper, you don't have to analyze your data because it's a project. When you will take, if you will take a research project class, which is after this, and at that class, you do have to like collect your data and analyze it. But in this class, you just pick a topic, do a literature review, and show you like what data available, show me what data available, and how are you going to analyze that data. Again, I posted in content section PhD proposal, which I have written. You basically need all those sections except for like preliminary results. You do not need any results in your proposal, but you do need all those sections which I have in my PhD dissertation proposal, like literature review, goals, hypothesis, and again, hypotheses are only for statistical study. If you are going to do some like data collection and statistical study, you like describe your hypothesis. If you do a qualitative study, there are no hypotheses in qualitative studies. Okay, any other questions, comments? No, okay, I guess I see you next Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye, Professor.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor.